Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia attacks Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena. Manish Sisodia has now written a letter to the Lieutenant Governor. Let's get you the excerpts of the Sisodia letter now. What has he written? He says, Lieutenant Governor, bypassing the elected government. All investigations are illegal and unconstitutional. He further says, you have no right to give orders in any matter other than land, police, public order and services. This is what Manish Sisodia says. He says all your orders are politically motivated. So far, nothing has really come out in the investigation and now you are requested to act according to the Constitution. Amit Bhardwaj is now joining us. Amit, this is a very strongly worded letter by Manish Sisodia to the Lieutenant Governor. What are you picking up?
Well, absolutely right, Chaiti. In fact, this was very much expected, the way Aam Aadmi Party is responding. First, Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party convener and Delhi Chief Minister, hitting back at the Bharatiya Janata Party, accusing them of trying to, derail the power subsidy project in the national capital. And after that, Manish Sisodia hitting back at Vinai Kumar Saxena, who is the L-G of Delhi. In fact, he has reminded V.K. Saxena of his, power limitations, which were duly drawn by the Supreme Court of India. And in the letter, if you go by the word, strongly worded letter, Chetty, just note down how he's saying that the inquiries that he has been, instructing, sending out letters to the Chief Secretary of the Delhi, these are illegal, unconstitutional. And he also goes on to remind Vijay Kumar Saxena that his powers are limited on 4 subjects when it comes to land, policing, law and order and services. This
is the interesting part, Amit, that you mentioned about what he said in terms of the restricting powers of the L-G, according to Manish Sisodia. So in any form or fashion outside of these that Sisodia is mentioning, the Delhi L-G cannot intervene. Is that correct?
Well, Chetty, there was a long pending legal battle between the Delhi government and the centre because of power sharing and power tussle issues, and there was a Supreme Court verdict over the entire issue which actually drew lines as to who will exercise powers on which issues. And in that judgment, landmark judgment, it was very clearly mentioned that as far as the issues of land, policing, public order and services are concerned, this will fall under the right ambit of the L-G office and eventually the centre. And except for all other issues, the elected government in the national capital will have its say, and the L-G, whoever is in the office, will not interfere in the day-to-day functioning of the national capital.
And land, police, public order, services, the L-G you're saying has no jurisdiction and this is a court order?
No. The L-G has jurisdiction on these 4 issues: land, policing, public order and services, except for these 4 issues. All other issues will fall under the ambit of the elected
government. That's exactly what I was saying. Amit, hold on for a second. We've got a Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson, Mr. Khurana, joining us on the phone line. Mr. Khurana, how do you respond to this very rather strongly worded letter put out by Manish Sisodia? I don't know if you got a chance to hear the excerpts, but in short, he has attacked the Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena on many fronts, calling his involvement in all these issues politically motivated and unconstitutional.
See, these all tactics which have been adopted by Manish Sisodia is just a diversion politics. I mean, today the whole country, in fact, especially Delhi, is asking a few questions on corruption and a serious question. And today also, when we raise serious questions on the hand in glove with the private companies, he raised the issue of power issues. The left don't have a power and all this stuff. We should understand. I mean, Delhi is the custodian of Delhi is Lieutenant Governor, and it is clearly laid down in the article also that the ultimate authority is Lieutenant Governor. So you should understand. CM, my father was also a Chief Minister for Delhi in '93. We also know that what are the powers of Delhi, and he should understand also what the Constitution has given the right. But and Lieutenant Governor has full right to interfere wherever.
No, but can the Lieutenant Governor, and this is a serious question, bypass the elected government of a state?
Hello.
Can the Lieutenant Governor, Mr. Khurana?
Yeah, hearing you.
This is the most, important question here. Can the Lieutenant Governor really bypass the elected government of a state? Is that something which is acceptable, unconstitutional? What is your opinion on that?
My point is what he has bypassed. He has written a letter to Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary is the ultimate authority in public services. I mean, in terms of...
I'm answering that question. I'm not playing for any side. I'm just telling you because in his letter, Mr. Sisodia has said you have no right to give orders in any matter other than land, police, public order and services.
This matter, he also knows that there's a writ petition has been filed in the Supreme Court, and the verdict is due, and he knows it. Lieutenant Governor is the ultimate guardian of Delhi. He should understand that, and he has a full right to interfere in any matter. And where he feels wrong is happening, he will interfere, and he's right to interfere, and he's doing rightly. We are supporting it that he's done whatever the Lieutenant Governor is doing to
So net, Mr. Khurana, before I let you go, in your opinion, none of what the LG is doing in Delhi is unconstitutional. Is that correct?
Yes. He's not doing any unconstitutional. He has full right to do it. He has full right to ask the questions from the government. He has a full right to offer everything. The issue raised by Manish Sisodia is just a diversion politics from issues what has been raised of the corruption by the Lieutenant Governor also and by the opposition parties also.
Okay, Mr. Khurana, I thank you for taking the time out and joining us on this broadcast. Now we're getting some political reactions coming in. Listen in.
उपराज्यपाल ने एक नया षड्यंत्र रचा है कि दिल्ली के अंदर बिजली की सब्सिडी किसी तरीके से खत्म की जाए। और अब यह षड्यंत्र इसलिए रचा जा रहा है कि आज गुजरात के हर शहर में, हर गांव में, हर मोहल्ले में, हर पान की दुकान पे एक ही चर्चा है कि दिसंबर में अरविंद केजरीवाल की आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार गुजरात में बनेगी और 1 मार्च से गुजरात के अंदर जीरो बिल आने शुरू हो जाएंगे। हर मोहल्ले में गुजरात में चर्चा है।
हम उनसे यह सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं, 3 प्रश्न। नंबर 1, आपने कहा था कि आप इस नीति को बदलेंगे और उन कंपनियों की जगह दूसरी कंपनियों के द्वारा कार्य करेंगे। आपने उस पर क्या निर्णय लिया? नंबर 2, आपने बोर्ड में राजनीतिक लोगों को क्यों नियुक्त किया? नंबर 3, सब्सिडी को वेवर करने का निर्णय किस आधार पर लिया और उससे कंपनियों को कितना लाभ और इसमें कितना किकबैक लिया गया? और अंत में हम यह कहना चाहते हैं, दिल्ली की आम जनता को मिलने वाली सब्सिडी सीधे प्रत्यक्ष पारदर्शी तरीके से प्रत्यक्ष लाभ हस्तांतरण, डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर के द्वारा क्यों नहीं दी जा रही है?
बिजली के मुद्दे हमने कई बार उठाए हैं। दिल्ली में गंभीर मामला फिक्स चार्ज का है। फिक्स चार्ज का मामला इतना गंभीर है, इतनी बार मुद्दा उठाए, लेकिन आज तक अरविंद केजरीवाल की कान में जू नहीं रेंगा। दिल्ली के अंदर सारी जो बिजली है वो 5,500 मेगावाट से 7,000 मेगावाट कैपेसिटी है, लेकिन दिल्ली सरकार के शय पर, उनके संरक्षण में यही बिजली कंपनियां उपभोक्ताओं से फिक्स चार्ज के नाम पर 22,700 मेगावाट के पैसे वसूल कर रही हैं।